is hosted by Indian American Political Forum of Greater Atlanta. We are here today to welcome and congratulate Sri Hari Prasad Vemuri Garu, who staked all for the sake of electoral integrity. He is the first Indian to win the prestigious Pioneer Award for Electronic Frontier Foundation. As a security researcher in India, Hari Prasad Garu recently revealed security flaws in India's paperless electronic voting machines. Please join me in congratulating and welcoming Sri Hari Prasad Garu and Sri Satyanarayan Dosapati Garu to the stage. Sir, please. Let's start off with the first station. I'd like to invite Srinivas Surapneni and Vinay Gopanna to the stage.
Wait.
All right, Srinivas Surapneni is going to present a plaque to Hari Prasad Garu. And we have IAP here. Let's get started. They say you can tell a lot about a man's beliefs and commitments from what he pursued. Hari Garu, Hari Prasad, if you want to, that's how I want to call it, Hari, has pursued jail time, constant harassment from Indian officials because he believed in the Indian election voting machine were vulnerable to tampering, and his strong commitment to raise his voice against it so that the technical basis of our election is sound and electable.
So just to give you a glimpse of corruption in this country, in India, if you look at the amount of money in Swiss banks in India, if you bring that money back to India, the estimate is every single 1% of the 1.2 billion people get 1 lakh rupees. That is the amount of money that has been looted. Well, I want to say the story, and Hari will say what has happened on the Indian side. When I want to tell you whether we can make a difference. Can NRA make a difference? I think we can. And we certainly can make a difference, and I think we have more liberties here we enjoy, and it is much more easier to make a difference. And I want to tell you how we started this in 2009. After 2009 elections happened, we had some doubts about what is going on. Something is seriously not right. So we started digging in. We were given a presentation how electronic voting machines are rejected all over the world by some activists. And then we heard a report from Net India, Hari Prasad company, how there were many reports about the elections results are really compromised, and there are a lot of issues and the court cases. So that is when we started seeing that there seems to be a serious problem. We have started in 2009. We started.
First of all, let me thank Satya and his organization, Save Indian Democracy, which had actually made this research more professional by bringing professor from University of Michigan and Netherlands activist Rob Gongrij. With the help of these two, we could able to do a real good research. In fact, earlier we were doing of just showing the tamperability, but these people have shown how a research study has to be that can be understood by anyone, and because of which they stood even #1 in the Chicago conference. Let's see what they are saying. They are saying that these machines are infallible, perfect, tamper-proof, and Mr. Naveen Chawla says, we don't require any technology improvement, these are perfect. And these are all the statements that he has given in the press. And this didn't satisfy us. And let me give a small introduction about myself. I'm a managing director of a company called NetIndia, which is into embedded communications. We do a lot of protocol work, writing code into the chips. We were never into activity, or you call it as, I'm not at all an activist. I'm a true businessman. After 2009 elections, people have come to us. Experience for me. I think we need to comment voting system anywhere, whether it is in US or India, the problem seems to be the same. I've been invited by the Commissioner of State Board of New York elections. He took me personally. We walked to about 3 polling booths. We walked about 2 to 3 miles to visit all the three booths. We could cover 3 booths on the day. What I could see is, as I said earlier, there is an optical scan machines which are treated as one of the best machines as of now. Still there are problems like some sort of technical snacks in it, but the voters were actually bubbling their options or marking their options openly. There was no privacy over there, which I could see. This is what I raised before him. And second thing is, what I understood is, after they select their options, they have to put it in a privacy sleeve and then load it to the optical scan machine or whatever. But what is happening is, they are giving that ballot paper directly to the poll workers, and the poll workers are loading it. And I questioned the commissioner, saying that, is it the right way? He says, no, they are not supposed to do it.
It's a good question, Andy. I wanted to ask you this too. Why is that only opposition parties are behind this? We want this opposing, yes.
Kiran, I will ask you a question here. If you are a winner, if you are a winner tampering the machine, will you come out and say that I tampered the machine and I won? Obviously, the loser also, at the same time, it is not true that every loser lost it because of the machine. But yes, in a good voting system, in a good election system, it is important to convince the loser that you lost the elections. In a country like Afghanistan and all, they don't even accept it. But thanks to India, you have a very good democracy where the opposition accepts the thing, even though they raised concerns. If you see, even Advani ji or anybody raised, they said we lost the election, they accepted it. But they said that these machines are vulnerable, why don't you rectify them?
Thank you, Kiran. That was a big compliment. We know we couldn't have pulled it off without all the help of the volunteers. Kiran, we have all the media here. This is their part-time job. But it's fun, and we are really thankful for Satya to come all the way from New York, and Hari Garu. I really enjoyed the event, your explanation, and I think we now have a better idea about all the talk about. We read about all the issues going on, but as technical folks, I think that was very entertaining. So hopefully you enjoyed your visit to Atlanta, and I hope everybody here enjoyed your visit. And
no, I thank you all for sacrificing your weekend. I know how disciplined people over here. The way I'm going over here, what I understood is, a person to live here should be disciplined. If not, he is killed. That's what I understand. So I'm really thankful for all of you coming here. Thanks a lot.